This is exactly the kind of positive news we love sharing right here on The Good Stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ashley Korsland. So it turns out that composer was in Portland's Metropolitan Youth Symphony with our own Galen Etlin more than 10 years ago. So Galen thought it would be fun to catch up with him and see how he's making it in LA.
The orchestra tunes before this Hollywood recording session, and Stephen Schmidt is in his zone.
The key is just to kind of stay true to your vision.
He composed this music for the film Javelina Run.
It's a really funny little Western comedy.
At the end of May, this promotional clip he helped produce won 3 Telly Awards for excellence in video. The film in one corner.
And then having like 3 others pop up with musicians actually performing the music.
Stephen started playing the violin at age 4. Then in high school, he joined Metropolitan Youth Symphony in Portland.
Dr. John Richards, who's also one of the co-founders of MYS, he kind of took me under his wing, and he spent some time in Hollywood, and he would share his stories of conducting and arranging, and then he gave me that first opportunity at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. He gave me The Marriage of Figaro, which I still have the video, by the way. It's horrible to watch me.
We are going to pull this up.
That was Stephen's first performance conducting for us. And yes, that's a very shaggy-haired Galen in the flute section. This experience, a step towards Stephen's Hollywood success.
It's a lot of personal investments, it's a lot of risk, but now I can really see it. It's really paying off.
He says with many projects, he does some of the pre-work for free before landing the paid gig.
And that's also a very common practice too for a lot of composers out here.
His passion, driven by making people feel through music.
I think it would be striking if we were to take it out of any given feature film. People would be like, this feels wrong.
Think about, Star Wars without music, right? Or, right? Like, what is this movie, right? It really heightens your emotions, so it's extremely important.
And I was surprised at how the music makes me laugh, too.
He sees movies in their rough cuts and has to work with film directors to build that emotion from scratch.
It's really tough because it's a blank page, right? I am the one who sees the film without music.
A little piece of Oregon creativity in the Wild West of Hollywood. As for the future,
we got to get you that Grammy.
We'll see.
Wow, he is so talented, and Stephen has worked on projects, as you can believe, all around the world. So he's now trying to navigate all the challenges with the pandemic, of course, before his next project can take off. But if you'd like to learn more about his work, we have a link to his page at kgw.com. Well, an Oregon chef is trying to make sure people don't go hungry during the pandemic. Mark Guzman and a group of volunteers delivered free meals to the folks at Do Good Multnomah Veterans Shelter in Northwest Portland. Guzman has been cooking and handing out food for weeks now through his nonprofit. It's called Meals on Us PDX. And we appreciate Linda Hildreth for letting us know about this good deed. That is great. Well, a man in Albany created some good music to honor and thank our healthcare workers, and Brittany Falkers talked to the first-time songwriter.
The music is a worldwide language.
Take it from Steve Salisbury.
I'm not there to wow them with my musicality or my vocal capabilities, because I don't have either one.
2 years ago, the 78-year-old picked up the guitar and soon after started playing for seniors in nursing homes.
I ended up playing for a memory care unit, and that truly hooked me.
He plays songs from the 1940s through the 70s, hits that he's seen spark memories long forgotten.
And he walked up and got right up next to me and said, "Sir, I can't thank you enough. The songs you played brought back memories that I haven't had in years."
Steve would say he's more of a performer than a practiced musician, or in his words,
"I'm an old man trying to be an entertainer."
But when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, he was worried he wouldn't be able to entertain his usual audience, so he turned to technology.
I'm Steve, the memory music man.
To bring his memory-invoking songs to his more isolated audience.
For 8 songs, it took me a week to make a video.
Steve says music, no matter who's playing, can strike a special chord, even from a computer screen.
Please come to Boston. The best way to communicate with a memory care patient is music.
And now, he wants to share that spirit with our healthcare heroes.
I don't know that many people are really giving the praise to these people that are risking their lives to save ours.
A little about Steve. After serving in the Marine Corps for 9 years, 2 combat tours in Vietnam, he went on to work as a hospital executive. So healthcare workers hold a very special place in his heart.
As far as I'm concerned, they are our heroes, ergo the song.
He's never written a song before, but figured now was the perfect time to try.
I wrote the words just like I would be talking to a group of nurses and doctors and EMTs.
So, to the tune of You Are My Sunshine, Steve is thanking the doctors, nurses, and first responders on the front line of the coronavirus.
You are our heroes, you are our heroes, exposing yourself to the pandemic foe.
Isn't that a sweet song? That was Brittany Falkers reporting. When we come back, a Portland bridge is in the running for a major art award, and now it's up to you to help take it to the top.
It is validation for Portland and for the citizens of Portland.
I call it the LinkedIn of the commissioned art world.
And welcome back. You are taking a live look right now from all in Washington. Musicians and celebrities all coming together for a virtual concert. It's for COVID-19 relief. So Pearl Jam, Brandi Carlile, Macklemore, many others will be taking the stage tonight. All the money raised will help workers and families across Washington, those who are hit the hardest by this pandemic. The concert started at 7 o'clock. You can watch it online at allinwa.org, or you can go to KGW's subchannel 8.2. One of Portland's newest bridges is up for a big honor in the design world. Catherine Cook talked to the artist who designed the Barbara Walker Crossing footbridge.
If there was ever a bridge between art and functionality, it would be this one, Barbara Walker Crossing.
Public art it is emblematic of the aspirations and the values of a city.
Public artist Ed Carpenter designed the footbridge. It connects the 30-mile Wildwood Trail over West Burnside. 18,000 cars use that stretch every day.
Because it was incredibly dangerous. I was a lifelong trail runner, and I had been a survivor of that crossing myself over many of those years.
Last year, the bridge came to life. The majority of its $4 million price tag raised by hundreds of individual donors. The Portland Parks Foundation led the effort.
Against all odds. I mean, it was it was one of those projects that fell between the bureaucratic cracks.
Parks Foundation Executive Director Randy Gregg.
It has a kind of just an elegance and a minimalism, and it's such a gesture, of a kind of enhanced experience of the trail, but it doesn't overshadow it in any way.
All reasons why the Barbara Walker Crossing is up for one of the design industry's most prestigious honors, the CODA Award. The bridge is among 100 public art installations from around the world chosen by CodaWorks, an online global design platform.
I call it the LinkedIn of the commissioned art world.
To be voted on by the public. Barbara Walker Crossing is in the top 10.
These are the kinds of artworks that actually change spaces. It can take a dark and dangerous space and turn it into a magical space.
CodaWorks CEO Tony Sykes says the winners will be announced in Interior Design magazine in August. The public can vote on their favorites through June 30th. Last year's winners hailed from Asia and Amsterdam.
It is validation for Portland and for the citizens of Portland.
A city truly connected by art.
Yeah, well, everybody needs some good news.
In Portland.
Let's win this thing and celebrate.
And that was Catherine Cook reporting. Well, we have more good stuff coming up, including a special celebration for students in Ridgefield, Washington. First, though, we want to share more of your Facebook comments. A lot of us spending a lot of time outside. It's been beautiful and warm. So I asked about your happy place around the house or the yard. We have gotten hundreds of photos from you guys, so we want to share a few of them as we head to break. Oh, I love seeing those car parades. We would like to give a shout out to Carolyn Enos for sharing that good story. And let us know about the positive news happening in your neighborhood. It's super easy to reach out to us. Text us your pictures or your story ideas or videos to 503-226-5088. You can send an email as well to thegoodstuff@kgw.com, and it ends up right here on the air. The show wouldn't make it without you guys sending in your good content. Well, an 11-year-old girl in Washington is helping people stay fit through virtual exercise classes. Rainey Rosenwald is her name, and she leads these weekly Zoom workout sessions. At first, the workouts were just for her family and friends, but she has built up quite the following.
Now, you're pretty good at gymnastics, so do you ever try to do things and everyone else in the Zoom is like, no way?
Yeah, one time in one of the Zooms, we had I said, all right, now, who can do a handstand? And there were about 2 or 3 people who could in the family one, and maybe 5 or 6 who could do it in the friend one.
She's hilarious. Rainey plans to continue these workouts throughout the summer. Good for her. Well, a PE teacher in Southwest Portland is trying to help kids stay healthy. And as Christine Pedawanich shows us, he's created these fun workout videos for the whole family.
It's so easy to get stir crazy when you're stuck inside, but a healthy and mood-boosting way to pass the time is to work out. But this video I'm doing isn't just any video. It's one posted by a Portland PE teacher.
Be the best you that you can be.
This is Michael Rittman. He teaches PE for kids K-8 at St. John Fisher, a Catholic school in Southwest Portland. And these
Hello everybody and welcome to today's workout. It is time to rise and grind.
Are the videos he's been uploading to YouTube to keep his kids engaged and healthy.
15 seconds left.
Instead of emailing exercise recommendations or sending students random workout videos with people they don't know, he decided to make things more personable.
5 seconds.
Well, I decided to film daily 10-minute high interval training workout videos.
3, 2, 1, and stop.
So what I'm doing is just 45 seconds of an intense exercise and then 15 seconds break. And so we do that for 10 minutes. So that means 10 different exercises.
15 more seconds.
Every morning, he emails the video link to students and parents. Then he gets pictures back of his kids, their siblings, and other family members joining in.
It definitely encourages me to keep doing this and motivating me.
From introducing kids to his dog.
We're going to see who could finish quicker, Henry and his treats, or us in our 10-minute workout.
To dressing up for St. Patty's Day.
Get down to the ground and find the leprechaun. Where is he?
Rittman has fun with it. And right now, let's be honest, a lot of us could use a little fun.
I've had a bunch of parents email me and say, you know, my son or my daughter really missed their classmates and being at school. And by watching these videos every day makes them feel a little better about, you know, not being around their friends.
That's really cool. People are getting so creative. Well, one of TIGARD's most iconic events won't be happening this year, but we are digging into the archives, and we will share some memorable moments from the Festival of Balloons.
I love a pilot that puts TV first. I know safety is a very close second. No, safety's first, isn't it? Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, COVID-19, we know, has canceled a lot of events this summer, including the 36th annual Festival of Balloons in TIGARD. It was supposed to actually happen this weekend. We, of course, have covered that festival for years. We love it. You love it. So tonight, we are looking back at some of our favorite moments.
This good group right here is going to inflate their large panda balloon. We've got multiple cameras on the ground this morning, from down low, looking up the gut of this panda balloon with a little fire on a Friday morning. Fire!
It is a beautiful morning for a balloon flight. Our goal here is to come down sometime between now and 7 o'clock, and we will have a landing situation that we'll broadcast live on the air.
I love a pilot that puts TV first. I know safety is a very close second. No, safety's first, isn't it? Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, we're here at the annual TIGARD Festival of Balloons. A lot of balloons have already lifted off the ground. These things are beautiful.
We are just to the east of I-5, just to the south of the I-5, I-205 interchange.
The 35th annual TIGARD Festival of Balloons. It always happens at Cook Park. You know, earlier today, they weren't able to do the official balloon launch and fly because the wind direction was such that it would have pushed the balloons themselves northeast from TIGARD up into Portland.
We obviously are getting a little bit lower. We're getting a little bit into an area where we feel we could land. Hey, Mike, we're not going to land with those cows, are we? Okay, so we'll not land with the cows.
This is the tethered field where you see these 4 balloons. Wake up early, get down here, and if you have kids, this is a great event to come to this weekend.
He said, I'm not in the business of hurting myself, so as long as you're standing next to me in the balloon this morning, I guarantee you, you'll be okay.
And hey, we can still enjoy it by looking back at the archive video. I know it's not the same, but hey, it works. Thanks so much for joining us, and as always, keep sharing the good stuff. We will end the show now with sharing some great photos of your happy place. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great one.